Hey everybody, welcome to another video for At Home with Sai. I'm Sai, and today is a special video because I'm excited for the holidays. Champagne and candy canes, hey! I'm excited because this is going to be a very quick tip video on how to turn your home into a holiday haven. So for you last minute Lucy's or you wait till the very last minute Wendy's, I've got something for you. We're gonna go over 5 quick tips to turn your house from home to holiday haven. So are you ready? Let's get it. Step 1, a wreath. It's perfect for letting people know that the holidays are about to happen at your house. It sets the tone. The great thing about a wreath is that it comes in different shapes, sizes, colors, different price points. You can find something on the cheaper side as well as something a little more luxe, or you can make one yourself. Sky's the limit. That's step 1. Get a wreath, and don't forget a wreath hook. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a wreath that you can't hang. And what good is that? Step 2, art. I know it's a little weird. However, it's the perfect extra touch, especially if you're more of a minimalist and you don't want to go the route of all of the jingle bell rock and this and that. I used canvas paper, some acrylic paint, and then I just stuck them inside of these floating frames. I got these floating frames from Michael's as well as the canvas paper and the paint, but I know you can get frames from anywhere. You don't have to use floating frames. You can use any type of frame that you want, but I just painted them, and that way I was able to get a nice little touch of art as you're heading up the stairs. And it also adds a personal touch. This is also great if you have beautiful handwriting. So step 3 or tip 3, poinsettias. These are great because 1, they scream Christmas. They scream the holidays, and so I got several of these. I have them all over the house, but they scream the holidays for 1. 2, it's always great to have a fresh plant in the house, and 3, they're cheap. I got these in this size from Home Depot. I got them from Home Depot, and they were 3 for $12, and so they're $4 each. They do have them ranging in different sizes, and so I've seen them as expensive as $20 for a really, really big one, and as cheap as I think like $2 or $3. So you can't beat it. I have this one. I also have that one. I've got some downstairs. I've got some over here in my dining room. I've got some everywhere because they're cheap and they look great. So that's step 3. Are we on 3? I think we're on 3. Step 3. Step 4, ornaments. And not in the traditional sense of like, yeah, decorate the tree, but in more creative ways that you can use ornaments. Let's go into my dining room. Tablescapes. You can use smaller ones of different sizes and put them in different containers and vases, and I was able to put them in various places all over the house, and it just gives a nice little touch so that there's a little sprinkle of the holidays wherever you go. Really easy, really cheap. I believe you can get those little containers from like the dollar store. You can get square ones, round ones, big ones, small ones, all at the dollar store, or you can go to Michael's. I happen to have a lot of things from Michael's that I use. I also have a lot of things from the dollar store, so I mix and match them, but so cheap. And then you can get the little ornaments, Big Lots. You can get them from Target, Walmart, wherever you get your ornaments. If you have extra ones, putting them in there, that always helps. Step 5, boom. My mantle. It is the place where I want people to walk up and immediately have their eyes drawn to that. It'll take away from the fact that there's not Christmas all over the house, and it also still feels very inviting and very stylized and doesn't just feel like Christmas decorations. It feels like it was intentional and less like I waited until the last minute. So I'm going to show you up close what all of these elements are and how they all come together. And even if you don't have a mantle, I have a tip that you can do. So let's get a closer look first. All right, guys, this is the mantle and the fireplace, and it is a wood burning fireplace. And so that is why I have some wood here. It's not only design aesthetically pleasing, but also functional. And then of course I have the ornaments that I was telling you guys about. And so I got some of these containers from the dollar store, and I was able to take some of the tiny ornaments and put them in there. I got these candlesticks from Michael's, and then the candle holders from IKEA. I got the actual garland, so the greenery portion of it. I got that from Home Depot, and then I peppered in a couple of these items here just so it has like a little unique touch to it. So I got these white pieces from the dollar store, and then I got these gold pieces from Michael's. And so it gives it a very interesting look because it only hangs off about a little more than halfway and then kind of comes down. So instead of it just being across one part of the mantle, it kind of does like a little framing the side of it. And then I got stockings. Those both came from Michael's. And then of course my clock wall. You know, I actually have a video coming up to show you how I did this one. But that is what my focal point in my living room is. Now, if you don't have a mantle, I took some garland that I got from like Home Depot and put this on the wall. And what I originally intended on doing was putting up a nice floating shelf that would go right about there. And then I was going to put some of those little cone type trees, and then also put up some sheet music of my favorite Christmas songs. And so it was gonna go kind of like that. So that should give you an idea of what it was going to look like. And I obviously did not finish, but it's all good because I have this mantle. So thank you so much for tuning into my video. Hopefully all of those tips will help somebody out there who's waited until the last minute to get their holiday footing going. And so I would love to see what they look like. Don't forget to tag me. Also, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, from my home to yours. Bye.